Hello everybody and welcome to this kind of overdue review of the highly awaited Godzilla Evolved figure from Hiya Toys. This guy has been kind of eagerly awaiting to join our everyone's collections for, I don't know, the past year or so. It's been a little too long. But I think this guy does, right off the bat, look pretty decent. And first off, let's just take a look at the box here. Move him out the way. Picture of Goji on the front, 16 plus, blah, blah, blah. Some pictures. More pictures. This thing is in Chinese that I can't read. And GXK logos, both top and bottom. Don't care about that right now. We're here for him. Now, let's get straight into the details first off with the sculpting. Getting into the details with the sculpt and the paintwork, starting off with the face here. These eyes, they look very nice. Very well painted, and you can even see the whites around it. They look very natural and actually very good looking. Now, the new aspect of the face is definitely these spikes. Very spiky, very cool. Oh my goodness. He looks like one of them horned lizard things, and oh my god. Very actually kind of sharp to the touch if you tap them too hard. His teeth, well sculpted, but the paint is a tad underwhelming in my opinion. I don't know. I mean, I think they're all right, but they're just a little bright. The tongue, decent. All the pinks and various different colors of pink in the mouth, they will look very cool. Then down the neck, you can kind of see the gills right there. They're not that pronounced on this figure for some reason. I don't know why. The dorsals are very well sculpted. We'll get into the paint later. But yeah, I'd say they're well sculpted. A little dull on the edges. I forgot if that's movie accurate, if they should be sharper. But overall, the detailing work down all of them is pretty nice. Pretty nice. All the way down to the Thagomizer. This is very cool looking. Now, if we move to the torso, his abs are still there, rock solid, very strong boy. His arms, all the scales, you can really see the detail between them with these light browns kind of in between each scale. The paint application is pretty good on this guy. His shoulder blades here, a little spiky. There's a tiny bit of paint right there coming off. I don't think that's normal. Hands down here, they look pretty good, decently sculpted, practically the same as the last legendary Goji mold. But speaking of hands, he comes with hand accessories. Here we go, some fists. Are they my favorite? No, they're not, because they're kind of dark. I don't know if it'll come up on the camera or not very well, but they are darker than the rest of the body, at least darker than the other hands and the arms anyway. Is this gonna, I don't know, if you have them in hand you'll be able to tell, but they are a little dark. That's the only accessories we get, shamefully, but I'll take what I paid $60 for. Down the body, we're moving down, good detailing all around. The legs, thinner than last time, he's been hitting that treadmill. Down to the feet, this legal stuff on the bottom, Hiya China. Very muddy, looks like he's been walking through a swamp all day. Very light brown, and on the back of the legs shares that same light brown coloration. Very sharp scaling and sculpt work all the way through, and the plating and the armor on the tail looks very nice as well. The tail is also a lot skinnier than the other one. He's lost a lot of fat. And the bottom also looks very nice wrinkly effect, like I'm kind of losing adjectives to even use on this guy. So, back to these. Oh boy. As many others have also described them as, it's kind of like you just threw bubblegum on them, shaped it into the plate shapes, and called it a night. The transition here is It's not great, but I mean, could be worse, right? It's nothing some customization can't fix. And the pink gets gradually more white towards the outside of each plate, which is movie accurate, I think. But I mean, could have done it a little better, I guess. Focus the camera here. It could be better, but it could be worse. Could mostly be better. That's my main gripe with the guy. But other than that, he does look really nice when it comes to the paint and sculpt. So let's get on to the articulation and see if he matches up to that as well. And getting to the articulation of this guy, it is pretty good for the most part. The mouth is on a pin, can open up, down, all around. So is the tongue. If I can get my fingernail, there we go. There we go. Tongue is also on the same pin. The neck is pretty ass, not gonna lie. It can look up. Okay, hold on. Let's just not have the body move with it. Move up that far, down that far. It is pretty limited for one main reason we'll get into in a little bit. The arms out about that far, in about that far. Do the full 360. I would use two hands for this, but I gotta hold my crappy $26 microphone from Walmart. Elbows are a lot better than the previous Godzillas they made. They actually have the two joint system going on in here, so they can move a lot better. And we got a ball joint for the wrist. Move that way. Yeah, every ball joint. Yeah, say it with me now. The torso is really nice too. Can crunch that far forward, that far back, side to side, whatever you need. The dorsal here is also on a ball joint, so if you move that far forward, you can do that, and the pose, any pose you can make, you can move this, and it will look a lot more organic. It is actually very cool. The legs, hold on, my system here is terrible. Will the mic even, will this work? I have the mic between my knees right now. Legs can move about that far out, that far in. You can do the 360. The knees, also very nice. Out about that far, in about that far. They can crunch really far in. Oh my gosh. And pivot, ankle, side to side, forward, back, everything you need. The tail on this guy is absolutely immaculate too. It's got all bunch of points of articulation, each one a ball joint. And oh my goodness, the monster arts level quality. He can even come up here and touch himself. Never mind. It can even move about that far up, that far down. Whoops. Let's just get that back on. It won't go back on.
A few moments later.
Ladies, gentlemen, whoever else is here, I got the tail back on. I got worried for a second. Oh my goodness. So yeah, tail, and long story short, can do whatever you need it to. It is very good. I scared myself a second ago. Oh. Alright, getting all that junk out the way, let's do some fun little size comparisons for the guy. First off, we're going to compare him to SH Monster Arts 2019 Godzilla, SH Monster Arts King Kong 2021, NECA 2014 Godzilla, Obsidian Fury, Deadpool, Hiya Toys 2019 King Ghidorah, Invincible, and his pre-evolved counterpart, Hiya Toys 2021 Godzilla vs. Kong Godzilla. Alright folks, it's about that time where I kind of bring up the issue with these two that everyone seems to not stop raving about. The fact that these two are not the same height, and Evolved is shorter. No matter which way you slice it, I'm sorry, he will be a little bit shorter. And to prove it, I will whip out the ancient method of head removal. Yep, with both of them standing at their maximum, 2021 is taller. No matter which way you slice it, he still is. And honestly, it doesn't bother me all that much. I mean, It's just a slight difference. I honestly, I'm not gonna complain as much as others, but whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Display them how you wish. Slant Godzilla 2021 over a little bit so they look the same. Who cares? I still think we got a good figure out of it, and whatever. I'm happy with what I got. I want to just bringing this up now with this neck joint exposed. It's terrible. As you can see here with 2021, it has a decent crater around it right there, and with the this has a good amount of articulation. This has no room to breathe whatsoever and barely moves at all. You could Dremel around it, remove some plastic to customize it and make it better. But as it is just the vanilla version of it, it kind of sucks. So after everything is said and done, I'm going to have to say I'm satisfied with what we got. Took long enough, so I mean, I'm glad I am. So if I were to have to rate this guy through all of my ups, downs on the guy, I would rate him solid 8 out of 10. I'd say that's pretty good. So, what should I review next? If any suggestions, let me know. I mean, keep it in a reasonable price range. I can't afford plastic forever. So, like, sub if you wish. It'd help out, please. We have a while to go yet to hit any sort of... My brain just shut off. Oh my god. Any sort of benchmark. So, yeah, do all that. Have a good day, everybody.
12 seconds later.
How much money am I gonna have to spend on these plastic things, bro?
I keep getting away with it! He can't keep getting away with it!